Good evening and welcome to the 2022 AYHL Playoffs Recap Show. I'm Rachel Cordell, and this evening we're taking a look back at the AYHL playoffs in preparation for district and national championships. We'll also hear from players and coaches about their time on the ice this season. This year was the first regular season since 2019 with a return to normal for the start and end. Teams traveled to Southeast Pennsylvania for fierce competition at the Ice Line in Westchester and Oak Center Ice. Our youngest players look forward to the AYHL playoffs. For the 10U level, this is the end of the season, culminating in the crowning of the champions. Here's a look at the 10U and 12U competition on display. We can't wait to see our 10U players' skills develop as they grow through the ranks of the AYHL. With district championships this weekend and nationals at the end of the month, tryouts are just around the corner. Not all leagues and associations are the same. The AYHL is the oldest Tier 1 league in the nation, and there's a reason for that. For nearly 40 years, we've been focused on player development through professional coaching and the highest levels of competition. Our players advance because of the league's commitment to putting players first.
I coach for the North Jersey Avalanche, and this is my second season. For us as a group, we've developed, and kids are maturing, getting stronger, getting faster, and starting to really click, as one unit. Every weekend's difficult, no matter who you're playing. League games are always difficult, so for us to navigate through all that and to close it out this weekend is a credit to the fellas.
I've been in the A1 for a long time. It's the best league in the Northeast. Good for exposure, good for guys to play against in competition. The AY has been great, and it's been great for our club.
Thanks to the league for having this event. It's been an awesome season.
That was a look at our 14U tournament. Keep your eyes on those players as they move up to the 15 Pure and 16U divisions next year. The most competitive game of playoffs weekend went to 3 full overtime periods for the championship. The 18U Little Flyers and Junior Flyers battled out nearly 2 full games in one. Joining us now is Little Flyers defenseman Jack Constable to chat about the game and his season. Jack, you're in your final U season. How long have you been playing?
I played hockey since I was like 6, skating since I was 3 years old, so it's kind of a nature to me. Pretty easy now.
And how was the season for you and your team?
Season, very tough for us. We had a young group of guys starting to pull it together, playing some of our best hockey last weekend. Had a tough 1-0 loss in overtime in AYHL playoffs, so we're just looking to bounce back and play some good hockey right now.
How have you seen your team develop over the season?
Mostly our forwards, our defense, got a lot of returners, so they're doing good this year. Forwards have grown a lot, just playing simple, playing good, so we're rolling into districts a couple weeks from now.
And what are your future hockey plans?
Next season, trying to play in the NAHL, North American Hockey League, talking to some coaches, hopefully get a look there, if not play lower level NCDC, just trying to play in juniors.
Thanks so much, Jack. Best of luck in districts. The AYHL has a history of advancing players to higher levels of hockey. This year, 3 alums took the ice in Beijing as part of Team USA.
Comes loose, quick shot, they score! Kenny Agostino! Last chance here for a breakaway for Harvard, they score! Nick Abruzzese.
I'm Kenny Agostino. I'm from Flanders, New Jersey, and I got my youth hockey started playing for the New Jersey Colonials when I was about 4 or 5 years old. I started in their Mike C program, and I basically was a Colonial my entire life until I was 18 and went off to college.
Hi, I'm Nick Abruzzese. I'm from Slate Hill, New York, and I got started in hockey through my dad. He grew up in New York City, grew up a big New York Rangers fan. And growing up, I grew up a big New York Rangers fan. We'd always sit down, watch the games together. He's kind of my start in hockey.
Hi, my name is Brian O'Neill, and I am from Yardley, Pennsylvania. I started playing hockey because of the 74-75 Flyers. That team inspired my dad so much that he decided to enroll my twin brother and I in ice hockey, and we fell in love with it right away. Being Olympian is all about representing my country. That's something that I take tremendous pride in and something that I'll carry with me the rest of my life.
The 15 Pure playoffs were some of the most competitive. The North Jersey Avalanche took the crown this season, and we had the chance to catch up with defenseman Derek Fiore following the victory. Derek, congratulations on the championship. Tell us how you got started on the ice.
I've been playing hockey since I was around 4 years old, learned to skate, going through the ranks, and just kept playing, enjoyed it my whole life.
What was the first regular season back like?
It was really nice, to come back from a different type of season last year. It was really nice to have more normal of a season and just being with the boys.
How did your team develop over the course of the season?
I think we improved really well. Like, we came into it, we just worked hard at practice every week, just trying to make each other better, become better as a whole, and it just definitely worked out for us.
And what led to your team's success?
Just keep making ourselves better, going to practice, keep improving each week, and just, AYs, districts, natties, and just keep it up.
What's it like to win a championship in the AY?
I've been playing the AY pretty much my whole life. I made it to the championship game almost every year, but it was really nice to win it this year after not a win last year and like a different type of season last year, so it was really nice.
Thank you, Derek. Turning now to the 16U playoffs, here's a look at some of the highlights. Devils Youth Hockey had a successful season, winning a championship in the 18U National Elite Division. We caught up with Coach Hank Cox.
I've been coaching the 16s and the 18s for about 5 years. I've been coaching for about 40. Great season. It was really good matchups, really competitive for the 4 teams in the league. It really worked out well for competition-wise, and we finished very strong, obviously. Towards the end, we got exponentially better over the last 2 months. Just got to keep training, make sure you're eating right, and make sure you're doing off-ice stuff, especially explosion work. I think the AY did a great job of putting teams together and making sure the games were competitive. We can always get better. It's tough finding the referees. I did think the referees were overmatched at times, but the competition in the league was excellent. I just want to say that my team really thrived towards the end, and I'm so proud to coach them.
Even our 10U players like to celebrate a big championship. Here's what the Junior Flyers had to say following their 10U minor victory.
I've been coaching this core group for about 4 years, and we're first year with Junior Flyers. We've been here in the organization, but first year in the AYHL with this group. So the competition, it's strong competition. We have a really good group of kids, and it's a challenging league, so it helped us get better all year long. Yeah, so I think it all started early in the year with developing team goals, and they worked hard every week all year. So not only did we see a lot of skill development, but they also learned new hockey concepts, and the strength of the league forced us to have to get better in that way. So I think it was 360 degrees development.
Beginning, it was crazy. We were nervous. They tied it up, and we just unleashed later.
We just got a roll eventually. Just got a roll.
Championship game went good. I think it was a very battle until like the middle of the second and third. Our team just opened up and scored like 4 goals and gave us really the push. Then when I heard the buzzer, I was so happy celebrating with my teammates.
Jersey Avalanche coach Anthony Day stopped by to chat with us about his teams and what their season looked like. Anthony, what was the season like this year for the AYHL?
Yeah, it was a great season. Every weekend's difficult. No matter who you're playing, league games are always difficult. So for us to navigate through all that and to close it out this weekend is a credit to the fellas.
What is playing in the AYHL like?
I just think, again, night in, night out, you're not sure, what kind of effort we're going to get from our team or the other side. And for us, it's a test every time you go to the rink. So it's been a competitive season for us. And, again, we've been successful, but it hasn't been the easiest. Yeah.
What makes your team successful?
Well, practice. We always stress that what you do during the week is what's going to show up on the weekends. So, for us as a group, we've developed and, kids are maturing, getting stronger, getting faster, and starting to really click, as one unit. So, March is trophy time, so it's good to kind of get one here and just to keep rolling.
Any advice for players as we head into the off-season?
Off-season, yeah. I'm always someone who's, not the biggest, take a lot of time off. I think you can always be doing something every day to work on a different facet of your game. So I think just having a plan and sticking to it and consistency and, the days where you don't want to do it are the days you really need to do something. So for me, I'm in the always be working at something, whether it's stick handling or working out or skating, it doesn't need to be one thing, but it's got to be something.
Anthony, thank you so much for your time.
No, thanks to the league. It's been an awesome season for us, and we're looking forward to go on and hopefully, getting a couple more trophies the rest of the year. But thanks to the league for having, this event. It's been an awesome season.
And that will wrap up our recap show here tonight. On behalf of the entire AYHL, congratulations to all players on an excellent season. Best of luck to our teams competing in districts, and we'll see you again at the rink in the fall.